Hey, what's up you guys? Yeah, we're looking at the back of the digger again. I actually got this tire put on yesterday, and I asked Dan how tight I needed to tighten that nut, and he told me about like you normally would tighten a nut that's on the hub. And we got it right this morning. Well, I got it right this morning, and I had to tighten up some of the bearings in the coulter wheels here. That one and that one. I'm not too sure. Is it this one here? One of them. I don't know if it's gonna last long, even though I tighten it up. It's got a sort of tight feel to it. But anyway, I'm fueling up, and Dan, he probably got half the fuel done already because he already started. But anyway, we're gonna head over there when I get through fueling up. So I'm gonna have to give Dan a call to see what kind of pattern he has going, because now that we have that 6-row picker, we're gonna have to dig a little differently. Show you guys this box right here. This box is the speed in which the belt back there turns. You'll see how the belt gets to turning when we get in the field, but that's what determines the speed there. And of course you got to lock in your third hydraulic lever there. Woo! Whoa! Man, that was a nasty pothole to get it to turning. But yeah, I'm gonna put you guys on the window because I'm gonna be looking back a whole lot, and y'all know how that is if you try to ride on the head. So, oh yeah, before I get started, Dan stole my digger this year, you guys. I always run this digger that he's running now. And he stole my tractor too. He stole my tractor too, you guys. We're gonna get over here. You can get up close in person before I get in the tractor. See what it looks like there. I lays them over. We got to discuss what pattern we want to do, so that's why I said I'll come over here and we'll look at this. But yep, that's what it looks like, you guys. Got your peanuts there. It looked fairly well. To God be the glory. And they're inverting good. You want them to be on top of the bush like that, the way that they're inverted. Got to see if that one is gonna invert right, since he switched up on me. All right, you guys, I just got through talking to Dan, and we think maybe a 24-row pattern of digging would be best with the 6-row picker. So we're gonna try that. About to go down here, and he's gonna help me get the digger level and set right. All right, got that turned on. Let the lift down. You guys, I'm trying to stay straight in the road, and I'm looking at Dan with the depth wise. And these bushes are laying over to where you think you're in the middle, but you're not. can tell that it's not inverting them nice and purty like the other digger. Yep, he's calling me. Alright, you guys, so I've made a couple of rounds, and Dan and I, we have adjusted the ground speed and the digger speed to try and get them to invert as best as they can. And of course, they're definitely inverting better. You gotta keep an eye on how much dirt is on the tap root, and that sort of tells you whether or not you're too deep or if you're too shallow. If you see it's cutting off the tap root too short, then you know you're too shallow. If you see too much dirt, then you know you're too deep. Now I'm gonna tell you what, down on this other end in the shade, whenever it comes time to turn in, man, I can't hardly find the roads, man. I had to back up like 3-4 times to try and get in the road right. But the more we dig, the better it'll get, the easier it'll get. We'll get accustomed to how the bushes are laying, because these bushes are, wow. Where are, okay, I'm talking about it right now and I can't see the row in front of me. Oh man, you guys, woo! It's sketchy out here. I'll tell you that, it is sketchy. Right while I'm telling you about it, they got wicked on me. Looks like it's still doing all right though. I think we staying in the row. Wow, man. And then too, I guess the fact that the rows are shaded on this end, it sort of hides the top of the peanut bushes to where you can't really distinguish. But we about to make it to the end, you guys. We about to make it to the end. There we go. Alright, here I go trying to turn into this row again. Down on the shaded end. Oh my. So I'm doing 2.5 miles an hour. When I first started earlier, it was like 2.1, so I had to speed up. That helped it a lot. Alright, you guys, so I'm turning into my last pass for this set of rows. We dig 24 one way and then 24 the other way. So that's what I was talking about with the 24 row pattern. The sun is shining perfectly going towards the woods. Got a nice view there. That Danny going to spray the cornfield, or he might be coming over here to check him out, or to talk to Dan, I don't know. About to pass Dan over there. Yeah, Danny down there checking out the scene. guess he wanted to come over and check him out. I thought he was gonna go spray the cornfield that's back there in the woods to the left. But anyway, we making this last pass out of here, you guys. Then we'll skip over beyond what Dan is doing and start another row pattern. So it looks like Dan has 8 rows left there. And if he has 8 rows left there, that means 4 of these rows that I count over here are his. The first four rows are his. Let me do this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay. And then after I count 24, I turn in the next set of rows after that 24. So I gotta turn in right there. You guys, gotta turn in right there. We're going in. We're going in. Yes, it's inverting pretty good now, you guys. This has been sort of a sketchy pass here. I have had to play with the lift a lot. I think that, oh, see right there how it bunched up? This was the first field we planted, so it was this field where we were trying to get the bed shaper and the bedder adjusted right. And that can have a lot to do with why I've been having to play with the lift a lot. Because whenever you change the height of the bed, then you gotta play with the digger more. Now that last pass that I came down when I met Dan, I had to skip this row so that we wouldn't run into each other. This is my row as well, but that's normally what you have to do. It actually looks like it might still be a little bit wet the way that the dirt is sticking to the peanuts. Things are about to get a little ugly right in here, you guys, because there's some ruts. Oh, yeah. Oh, come on. That's why you don't like to make ruts in the peanut field, because it makes a mess with it. Oh, boy, it comes time to dig. See how it was bunching up? It wasn't going up the conveyor belt like it was supposed to, because there wasn't any dirt to push it up. And then whenever you get a place that don't have any peanuts, oh my, wait a minute now. What a mess. Yeah, now see? And Dan just texted me and said, I think I need to run a little deeper in some places. That's probably another thing too there. Man, that's a mess. That's gonna be a mess in the field there. I'm gonna try and level it out a little bit. I'm looking at some of the tap roots, and I thought I was running deep enough right there. Like I said, this is the first field we planted, so this is where we first was trying to get the better right and things of that nature. And as you can see, Dan has started following behind me so we can get this field knocked out together, because he ran out of another pattern to get into. All right, you guys, so that does it. Woo! For that field, I'm going to bang you up against the window. I'm gonna get moved and he's gonna come pick me up. Of course, he's gonna finish out that last 4 rows there, and then we'll be moving to the next farm. All right, you guys, so we have gotten moved to this farm. Dan has to stop and dig the test plot, and I'm gonna start here in the big field. He's gonna start out front, and I'm gonna get these little short rows knocked out first, and then we're getting the rows that go all the way through. So we got that little section done. Now we're gonna head down here with these long rows. Yeah, we've been working on it, you guys. All right, so this thing is about to make a mess. I don't know why this end keeps doing this. I gotta get out and make sure that I'm in the right row. My tire is right there. That's where the row is. You can barely see it. You can barely see it. Like right there, that don't look like that's the row. But that's the row, because it's falling off of the row, the top of the bush. But this thing is about to clog up. When I pull off, it's gonna try to clog up. I know it is. It started out fine. It started out just fine. And as I get down in the row a little bit, it's gonna clog up. I'm gonna try and keep it from clogging up, but once it ever start bunching up like that right there, it wants to be a problem. And some of you probably wonder why that belt is bumping so hard. That's because we got some bumpers on it. It causes the dirt to shake off better with those bumper wheels on there. So that's why it's bumping so hard. But let me see if I can get this thing to do right. I think the biggest thing is we let the bushes get too big, and when they grow tall, they like to lay over real bad. They like to lay over real bad, and so it's probably having a time trying to cut them. Okay. Oh man, it's doing it again. Come on, get on up there. There we go. There's a couple of places further over in the field where I literally had to go down to the other end of the field and start. Okay, it's doing it again. And start from the other end and meet it down on this end where I couldn't get it to do properly. What in the world, you guys? The other thing is, Dan had planted some rye, some type of tall rye out here, and I think we might be out of that place where he had to had to cultivate it twice, but I don't know, man. It shouldn't be doing this. It should not be doing that. Come on, man. Really? I'm gonna have to get it. I'm gonna have to goddamn probably clean that front blade off. Yep. Oh, now it's just all bunched up out there. Ay, 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 ay. Alright, so I went back there and cleaned off the blades there. Man. Yeah. I gotta find a place to sit it down where it won't be binding up on stuff as soon as I sit it down. Oh, and I just did a wheelie. Whoa! All that dirt on the back of it now, them weights that we put on the front is equaling it out to the dirt that's on the digger back there now. Okay, man. Let's see if we can take off where to go in the ground. Still trying to act up. It'd be nice if I had this tractor that I was spraying with. It's got them skinny tires on it, and it'll definitely help find the row out here. The tractor that Dan is digging with. Maybe it'll give us some act right now. It's still trying to bunch up. Alright, maybe it'll act right now. I guess we gonna make it on out now. Man, that was a bit of a hassle there, you guys. A bit of a hassle. And there are some peanuts out there in the yellow spot here on the clay. Another thing Dan was telling me about this digger is the fact that the shanks that the blades mount to, they have more of a slant. So it has more of a tendency to sort of like dig instead of sliding the bushes as they go up the blade and then onto the conveyor belt. So you usually have to dig a little deeper with this one, which I'm not used to because I'm used to going shallow with that other one. But y'all know, I make all kind of excuses. I got all kind of excuses. So we're coming down beside that pass. Matter of fact, that place is right there where it was messing up before, and it's not giving me no hassle this time. See how it's bunched up over there? It's smooth sailing now. I don't know what changed. So you guys, like 1 minute after I stopped recording and said everything was good, I had a bunch of vines bunching up on this blade here, a bunch of peanut bushes, and I noticed that this spring here, it looks bent, and like this whole mechanism here has quite a bit of play in it. It makes me wonder if it's cutting the vines like it's supposed to, and that's why it's wrapping up around there and it's not digging right. I'm gonna show Dan that. I'm gonna show Dan what's going on there. That might be part of the problem. I mean, it's still spinning, but I don't know. Well, you guys, I'm about to take lunch. I'm gonna park it right here. I told Dan he's digging right over there in that little tiny field. I told Dan, I said, I know what the problem is. I need to run that tractor that you're running and you run this one. That's what the problem is. You should have seen the look on his face when I said that. Pull him back up to the field here, and Dan didn't switch tractors with me. Let me give him a ring and see what he thought. Wow, you guys, so I just had a whole conference with Dan. He said he adjusted a lot of different things. So he changed the ground speed, he slowed down some, and then he said he changed, I think, the speed of the conveyor belt. I'll see when I get in there. But he also, this chain right here lets up the conveyor belt so that it's not so close to the ground. So he let it up one link. He also turned the middle link there for the 3-point hitch out some, because he said that the tractor was holding all the weight, and the wheel that we changed back there, they weren't barely touching the ground. And he said I need to turn it one more turn, and he said he couldn't get it turned by hand with that little handle there. So that's why he told me to bring the adjustable wrench. And he also let this coulter blade all the way down, because he said that it wasn't cutting those vines, which I knew something wasn't right with that. So he did a lot of fine tune adjusting to the digger, but he said he think it's running a whole lot better now. So I knew something wasn't right, you guys. I knew we shouldn't have been having that much trouble digging with the digger there, man. But anyway, I'm gonna get this thing turned one more turn here. I don't know, the way he parked it, I might have turned it by hand almost. But anyway, I'm gonna get it adjusted right, and then we're gonna get back to it, you guys. Yeah, man. Had me looking like a rookie on this digger. Like, oh, that boy don't know what he doing. Okay, let's try again, you guys. Said he was doing 2.1 miles an hour. And he did say that these bushes are just like pretty outrageous until we get out of this variety of peanuts. We got to dig slower. Even he's had to slow down. He stopped to check out the scene, see if it's doing better. There's a lot of places in this field where you can see the deer have laid down out here and matted down the bushes. I'm looking down here at this middle coulter blade, and there's times when it's not even turning over. It's not even rolling. It's like it stops moving. So something still might need to be adjusted. All right, you guys, so the blade, the coulter blade was touching the blade that does the digging. So we just let it up some. He had let it all the way down, but I guess it's too far. So that's probably why I seen the little issues that I did see. So I'm gonna try it now, you guys. All right, you guys, so this is my second round I'm on here, and things are looking a whole lot better now. Thank the Lord. I was actually about to start pulling out my hair. What little bit of hair I do have. Nah, I was getting a little frustrated, ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Hopefully the continue to do good. All right, you guys, so I'm about to wrap this video on up. Things have been going well so far. Had one little hang up, but hey, compared to how things were earlier in this field, hey, I count it all joy. Yeah, Lord. But anyway, so yeah, today has been the first day of digging. And of course, the first day you normally gotta get all the quirks knocked out. So it's normal, it's normal. I believe tomorrow will be a better day and we'll be in a better field too. I told you guys, and even Dan was just talking about it, how this field had that rye or whatever it was he planted in it, and there was a lot of difference in the bedding and the bed shaping and everything, so that could play a role with how the cultivar blade was cutting the vines. But anyway, before I make this video any longer, hope you guys enjoy watching. Hey, there's gonna be a whole lot more digging, you can believe that. And don't worry about that noise you hear, that's just the brakes whenever I'm turning. But yep. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be wrapping up the video, right? Okay, I had to get in the row straight. Hope you guys enjoy watching. Jesus Christ is Lord, to the glory of God the Father. You guys stay blessed. You guys keep encouraged. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.